Let's go to the statement of the question. Sodium is an element found in group 1. Sodium is an element found in group 1 of the periodic table. It reacts with chlorine to form salt. It reacts with chlorine to form salt, and the name of the salt is called sodium chloride, which is also called commercial table salt. Let's go to question A. In which period of the periodic table is sodium found? In which period of the periodic table is sodium found? So, sodium, when you are talking about sodium, if you try to draw the electronic structure of sodium, you're going to find that sodium will contain 3 shells. So, this is sodium 11, the atomic number. Electronic configuration is 2,8,1. So just by looking at the electronic configuration, you can also tell to say, okay, this particular element is going to contain 3 shells, and the number of shells determines the period of that particular element. So sodium is in period what? Is in period what? We are going to say sodium is in period what? Period 3. This is the answer for question A. Remember, by counting the number of shells, we can find that sodium is in period what? Period 3. So let's proceed with question B. What common name is given to group 1 elements? What common name is given to group 1 elements? So remember, according to the periodic table, all group 1 elements are called alkali metals, or alkali what? Metals. So we are going to say alkali metals. So they are called alkali metals because when they react with H2O, they normally produce what we call alkaline what? Solution. So they are called alkali metals. So this is the other name for group 1 what? Element. So let's go to question C. Which element would react vigorous? Which element would react vigorous with chlorine between lithium and potassium? Between lithium and potassium. So when you find the element that is going to react vigorously, then you need to explain your answer. So according to the reactivity of all group 1 elements, remember that the reactivity trend of all group 1 elements increases as they go down the group. So lithium is on the first in the group what? In the group 1 element. It is the one which is on the first, then followed by what? Sodium. So according to this group 1 element, the reactivity trend in this group increases as you go down the what? The group. So this simply means that potassium is the one which is going to react more vigorously with what? It will react more what? Vigorously with potassium. So potassium will react more vigorously with what? With chlorine. And what is the reason on this particular answer that's going to defend to say, okay, potassium, it is true, it can react with more vigorous with what? Chlorine. The reason is very simple, because potassium is below what? Lithium in group what? In group 1. Therefore, it is more reactive than lithium. So we are going to tell them to say potassium. So the metal that's going to react more vigorous is what? Potassium. So we are going to say because it is what? It is below what? It is below what? Lithium. It is below lithium. It is below what? Lithium. Hence it is what? More what? Reactive. According to that trend, reactivity trend in group what? In group 1. It is more what? Reactive. Hence, it will react vigorously with what? Chlorine. So let's go to question D. Question D is just asking us to give one physical property of group 1 what? Metals or element. elements. So one physical property of all group 1 elements, they are very soft and they have what? Low what? Densities and melting point. So we are going to say they are what? Very, very what? Soft. They are very soft. They are very soft is one of the physical properties of group what? Group 1 element, and they can just be you can cut them by using a razor blade, sometimes by using a what? A knife. Apart from this one, they have what? Low what? Densities. So they have what? They have what? Low what? Densities. So we can say it in this way. So just by doing it like this, we have responded to these questions which are coming from the periodic table. So it is very important to go through and understand the periodic table. So we are going to do more chemistry questions. Stay tuned. This is your tutor, Mr. Soup. Remember, Soup Sana.